Good morning, Pierre. We started the morning with wine instead of coffee.
Yes.
I'm cheating. I had a couple of coffees in the morning. So,
I had only one, but
welcome
it's
to
great.
Wine, Dine, Combine. And this is the first edition of Uncorked that we are covering. Uncorked is a portfolio tasting of what Farsons Direct is carrying. What are your impressions from last night?
Well, it's actually very, very impressive for a first show to see so many customers, people passionate about wine. So we could share great moments and great bottles with them. So actually, very, very impressed by this first edition. Yeah.
Bollinger was uncorking quite a few bottles last night.
Yes.
So for the Uncorked. So what was the most sought after wine last night?
So I would say yesterday we had 6 different wines, but always we have La Grande Année, which was probably the one that were highlighted by or most of the guests yesterday, which also shows all the know-how and all the craftsmanship of Champagne Bollinger. So we're actually very proud also to present this champagne. And then I have to mention also Special Cuvée, which is our flagship champagne that were also very appreciated yesterday. Yeah.
When we're talking about champagne, there is many styles of champagne. What is the Bollinger identity today?
That's a good question. Actually, Champagne Bollinger is. We will soon celebrate our 200 years anniversary because it was founded in 1829, and I strongly believe that the house awareness was built on. Has been built on the quality of our wines and of this distinctive style we have. And this style relies on actually you have few pillars. We are talking about creamy effervescence when you're talking about Champagne Bollinger, and talking about the fruit in all the stages. Okay, so actually it's about the taste and also the texture of the wine. And but this is influenced by, first of all, our own vineyards, and because we own 180 hectares of vineyards. Mainly Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir is the DNA of our wines. Then I would say it's also about the Magnum de Réserve we are using, which is a unique concept and a unique process we established and we started in 1893. So it's actually something we are doing for many, many years now. So keeping our Reserve wines in Magnum bottles. Then you have also the vinification in oak barrels. Having one of the biggest barrel room in Champagne today with 4,200 barrels.
And that has the biggest influence on the final taste of the wines.
Exactly, on the texture, on the taste as well. So this is a strong commitment made by Madame Bollinger in the 50s, saying, okay, I won't move to the stainless steel vats, and I stick to my oak barrels. And so today we have, this biggest barrel room, and probably the last thing and marker in the style of Champagne Bollinger is the time we give our wines to age before the disgorgement. So for Special Cuvée we talk about 3.5 years aging, 7 years for La Grande Année, 14 years for RD. So you see, and Pinot Noir is the great varietal because it reveals really a lot of finesse and elegance when you age it a long time.
The depthness of the taste.
Exactly.
So, which wine here best represents Bollinger style and philosophy? Is it Special Cuvée, La Grande Année, or RD?
Well, it's very difficult to choose between different babies, So I'd say for the style, my point of view, the best representative of the style of Champagne Bollinger is definitely Special Cuvée. It's the most difficult champagne we blend every year, and keeping this distinctive style on the Special Cuvée. But of course I have to also mention La Grande Année because actually in terms of know-how and craftsmanship behind La Grande Année, you have all the traditional know-how in Champagne. So I can talk about the own copper we have, I can talk about the aging with the natural corks, I can talk about our own vineyards, the hand riddling, the hand disgorgement. These know-how are actually united in one bottle, which is La Grande Année. So yeah.
This would be open for a very long conversation, though.
Yes.
Because each subject that we touch just briefly, it's impossible to say all these possible combinations and what actually stands behind creating a great wine. Pinot Noir extended aging is central to Bollinger. What do they actually bring into the wines? We did mention a bit of the taste, and can you just specifically, point out the best traits that the wine would be awakened from these methods?
So Pinot Noir brings fruitiness to the blend, power, structure to the wine as well. Okay, and as I said before, actually, when you age it for a long time, it reveals a lot of finesse, a lot of elegance, and also the deepness, as you said as well. So this is what the Pinot Noir brings to the wines and to our style. Yes. It is also the most fragile grape varietal in Champagne. It's like one of the most difficult grape varietal to work with, and it's really you have to be very delicate when you handle Pinot Noir.
When does Bollinger truly shines beyond celebration? It's everybody say, okay, we celebrate, let's get a champagne, let's get. I think this is not the thing that people should be thinking about the Bollinger or any champagne at all. How would you act to change the minds of people, to actually educate them when is the best to take the wines, which foods, because the wine is versatile, it can be drink throughout the whole meal process, even with desserts. So could you mention something about it? Or?
Yes, I mean, it's great to open a bottle of champagne when you want to celebrate something, definitely. And I would say the champagne Bollinger drinker is, in my point of view, a wine lover, as we have this very distinctive style, the champagne, which is we has the strength and the body to sustain also food, and we strongly recommend to drink our champagnes with great meals. It's totally doable. You can have a full lunch or full dinner with champagne and with Champagne Bollinger, definitely. So yes, I think it's about wine lovers and people who enjoy food and wine.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for joining us tonight at Wine Dine Combine.